I'm going to prime my eyelids with a base. I'm using the Kat Von D High Voltage Eyeshadow Base today. And I'm just going to take it, I'm going to apply it from lash line to brow bone. And then a little bit underneath, because we're going to have shadow underneath there too as well. I don't know what my cat's doing. We're just going to blend this out. I like the Kat Von D eyeshadow primer pretty well. The only thing is it's a little bit stickier than Urban Decay Primer Potion. And I really like the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I couldn't get it this time. I don't know why. I just got the Kat Von D kind. I wanted to try something different, and I'm not happy. I should have went with Urban Decay's. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, if I can speak, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so y'all can see this better, hopefully. Is I'm going to take NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. Y'all know this color. Y'all seen it 1,000 times in videos, so don't even ask. You can get it on the NYX website. You can get it at Ulta. I think Hot Look sells it. Yeah, you can get it pretty much anywhere. You can get NYX. I think I got mine at Ulta when I was on a trip, because I don't have an Ulta around here, as we have said before. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of blend this out a little bit so it's not quite so like white. Okay, now that it's blended out, I'm going to use this LA Colors palette. I bought this today. It was $1.50 at Dollar General, which is just a dollar store around here. And so if you have LA Colors, this is the Wildflowers palette, and I love this. These colors are very pigmented, very gorgeous, shimmery colors, and I love it. So we're going to be using that. I'm going to be using the applicator that came in it. It's like a really long applicator, and I love it. So we're going to be using that today too. I'm just going to take this yellow color on it's just a bright, like taxi cab bright yellow. Can you tell? I'm just taking that, putting it on the applicator, and then just patting that on the inner corner. I would say to about 1/3 of the way in. Want it kind of large. And you want the yellow kind of dark. Colors that are really light like this usually don't go on very well. So that's why I put the white eye pencil underneath it, because it tends to make it a little darker, a little more wearable, a little more pigmented. And it's going kind of wild, but bear with me. Next, I'm taking the orange color in the palette. It's right beside it. I'm using the same sponge tip applicator. I'm going to stick this on the middle, I would say about another third, about middle half, middle. I'm just going to put that on the middle of my eyelid. And all of these products that I bought today, except for, I believe, the eyeliner and mascara, which they're all drugstore products, but all the other products I probably paid like maximum $2 for. Like, I just didn't pay that much for them, and I'm really kind of impressed with the quality, considering I didn't pay very much for them. This is another palette I bought at a dollar store. I paid $1 or $1.50 for it. It's just got some shimmery neutrals in it, and it's got an orange color that I'm going to use in it, and that's just that orange. It just looks like orange or a tangerine to me, maybe. I'm going to be using the applicator that was in it. It's just a sponge tip applicator as well. So you don't really need a lot of fancy brushes for this look either, which is really, really nice, because I know that brushes can kind of get expensive, and if you're just starting out, which I know very well, brushes can get expensive, and so as often as you can use an applicator, I would. I'm just going to blend that edge a little bit. Going to go back in with that yellow and blend that edge a little bit, so it looks kind of seamless. I know all you see is shimmer. I promise it's there. These are just really, really light colors, and everything about me looks orange right now. The next thing I'm going to do, I said that earlier, didn't I, is use the hot pink color in this. It's just a really hot pink, but it's so pigmented. It's so hot pink. It almost looks red when you put it on. Matter of fact, it even looks red on the applicator. So, I'm going to use this. I'm going to put this on the outer third and the outer V and the crease. The thing with the crease is, though, I'm not going to go like all the way in. I'm going to go like where the orange starts and start working my shape in with it. I kind of want a rounded soft, but at the same time I want it kind of harsh, as far as like, I don't want it super soft or smoky. I know it looks kind of crazy right now, but we're fixing to blend it out. I'm going to take just a neutral, blendable skin tone eyeshadow. This is just Jordana's Peach. I just use this for blending. I mean, I've already used like so much of it already for just blending out harsh lines. It's matte. You don't want to use a shimmer because all of the eyeshadows we are using are shimmer. So you just want a matte blending out color. I'm just kind of cleaning up the area, making my lines a little sharper, giving us a better shape to work with. Okay. And again, just kind of going to blend the shape so it's not quite so harsh. Okay. Since I've lost a little bit of that orange, I'm going to go back in with my orange color, which is right here in the palette. It's right beside the yellow. I'm just going to add a little bit of orange to the center so it's not totally disappeared. I want to make sure that we can tell that there's orange on there. I'm going to do the same thing for the yellow because then when you put the orange on, you get the idea. The yellow fades. And you want the lighter colors to stand out a little bit just because they are going to kind of, if you don't kind of blend them in and get them to work a little bit, they're going to kind of fade into the background. You're never really going to see them. All you're going to see is that bright pinky red color. So I would just say any kind of like lilac-y purpley color would work. This is just a lilac purple kind of color. And I'm just going to be using an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush for it, just a shader brush. Flat shader brush. Nothing too fancy. And I'm going to take a little bit of it on my brush. Just tap off the excess. And then I'm going to go right above the pink. I'm going to go on the outside here. And then I'm going to go right above the pink. And I'm going to go almost all the way in. Okay. Having a little bit of fallout. Mineral eyeshadows tend to be a little bit softer, so you do experience a little bit of fallout with them, but I don't find that it's really a big problem considering I'm saving so much money on the eyeshadows. Okay, and then again, just blend it out. I know a lot of blending, right guys? But that's really the key to any of my looks. Any looks pretty much by any beauty guru is going to be blend, 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 blend. You're going to hear 1,000 of them say blend, I promise. Okay, so now that I've got that shape kind of blended out a little bit, ooh, I'm trying to break it. I'm going to take my palette, again, by LA Colors. I'm going to use the very last color in the bottom, the purpley color. I'm going to use the last side of my applicator. I'm going to get a little bit on my applicator and just go exactly where I placed that other purple on the outside. Sorry, and I'm being quiet, but I have a really unsteady hand. So when I'm doing eyeshadow looks at all, I have to be really paying attention. I'm going to swap to my flat shader brush and go a little bit more in my outer V. And that's just going to give me a good shape. I think I'm going to touch up the yellow a little bit. For some reason my yellow is popping more on the other side than on this side, and I do not like unevenness. Okay. I think I about got it. I think I got the look pretty close. So now I'm just going to take that purple, that bright, bright purple. I'm going to put it on my bottom lash line. On the inner third. I'm just connecting it with the upper purple. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is take the orange in this other palette we have, because it tends to be like a little bit brighter of an orange. And I'm going to put that on the middle. Whew! I got something in my eye. Okay. Now I'm going to take a green out of this Color Mate eyeshadow palette. And I've got to hurry because I'm running out of time. And I can't seem to get these things open today. I'm going to take a pencil brush. And just use a really light, really light green. I'm sticking that in my inner corner and I'm blending it with the yellow because it's really closely related to that yellow. And so it's just going to kind of help the yellow stand out because this is a little more shiny, pearly looking. Okay. I'm going to line my lashes and put my mascara on and I'll be right back. So this is the finished look. It's kind of different and you can see a little bit better down here. It's the yellows and the orange and the purpley pinks and the reds, and it's just great. I love it for Halloween. Actually, for someone like me, I'm probably going to wear this out tonight just because I really like the colors. I'm really bright and sassy feeling today. If I was wearing this for Halloween, I would pair it with a bright lipstick and a bright lip gloss, like a purpley orchid color. So I'm going to be wearing NYC color in 316B Blossom. I'm just going to put this on. I know, it looks like Hooker, right? That's kind of what it looks like. It's so bright. Just kind of pat it in. And then I'm going to top it with Iced Orchid number 555. No, really, that's the number 555 by NYC. And it's the exact same color, only in a lip gloss form. So if you like the lipstick, but you would rather have gloss, this is the exact same color, and you'll see in a second. There is no color difference whatsoever. So if I was wearing this for Halloween, this is what I would wear it with. I would wear it with a bright lipstick and probably bright clothes, and would say that I was like a Skittles girl or something like that. And I can take my hair down now. Woo, that's crazy. And I would probably wear it like that for Halloween. But since I'm going to wear this out tonight, I'm not going to wear that. So I'm going to be right back, and I'll show you how to wear it for daytime. So if I was going to wear this for daytime, I would use a nude lipstick because I have bright colors on my eyes and I don't want to overwhelm anybody with my lips. So I'm just going to be using a matte lipstick. This is in Nude Attitude by Revlon. I absolutely love this lipstick. And there you have it, my Skittles Halloween, everyday, crazy looking, whatever tutorial. I hope you guys like this, and if you do, leave me some comments or subscribe, and leave me some ideas for some tutorials. I would love to do anything and everything. I love doing this. So just let me know what you guys think. Talk to you later. Bye.